So Chris Jacobs, you decided to join NBA again.
Perfect. Everything is going according to plan.
What is up, YouTube? Bringing you a Blackatary, and this is technically, I'm just gonna tell you all a little story on how I came up with my, I'm gonna call it the 2KU, 2K universe, kind of like Marvel and DC.
You gotta get this money somehow.
I'm gonna tell you how I came up with, and like how this all began, how this whole storyline, how this whole dynamic storyline, and how I'm pretty much the only, I mean, there's a few people who created storylines, but like mine, no, where all their series are connected, like 2K, Madden, NCAA, UFC, everything is connected to 2K. It's a 2K universe, man.
I was once a good man.
One of the very few people that have a storyline, and a storyline like this.
There was this evil ruler,
and I'm gonna tell y'all how this all began. So my first 2K game I played was NBA 2K11, and before that I was playing NBA Live. I never played 2K, but NBA Live was starting to suck, and they weren't making anymore. So you know, the only thing I could go to was NBA 2K. If y'all don't like my face, whatever, I don't care. So technically this is a face cam. But anyways, first 2K gameplay was 2K11. Back then, I was watching Smooth, man. If you watch Chris Smooth's 2K11 stuff, it's so much different. He is so much better now. If you watch, you know, go back to his old stuff to his newer stuff, you can see how much he's changed and how much he's grown confidently as a commentator. But Chris Move was the first basketball commentator I watched. And then 2K12 came out, and then he was making videos. QJB was making videos. Side note, QJB commented on one of my videos before he was famous. That's beside the point. Imagine had he had commented now. Imagine if he actually liked one of my videos. That'd be crazy. I'd probably get famous. Anyways, iPod King Carter, Chris Smooth, QJB, all of them were doing 2K12, and I was watching all of them. But they were all pretty much, I love their work, but they were all pretty much doing the same thing. You know, Chris Smooth would upload a little intro, maybe about 30 seconds to a minute, but it's not like a connecting thing. It's just like a little intro, and they just upload the game and they talk over it, do their commentary, and blah 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 blah. So I was like, all right, I want to start I already had a YouTube channel and I was doing random stuff, but I want to actually start something. So I said, okay, got me an HDPVR. I came up with 2K12. And I came up with the character Chris Jacobs. And Chris Jacobs is one of my favorite characters. And my 2K series was it going to have a story? No, I was kind of going to do, just a little bit longer intros. And I was going to make it comical. Funny. I was just going to make it funny. It was just supposed to be funny. That's why if you watch the first couple episodes of 2K12, you have some ridiculous stuff happening, some just ridiculous stuff, like Ryan Cooper getting arrested for having a 40 ounce of Mo liquor, and he had a gallon of crack. This is supposed to be funny, but by the time, and then the second episode with the MTV Cribs, and the guy was racist. It was supposed to be little skits, and they were supposed to be funny. Was it supposed to be a connecting story? No, actually, it was not. Until I got to the third episode, and I was a junior in high school while this was going on. So by the time, before I made the third episode, One of my friends told me about the Illuminati. Okay? One of my friends told me about the Illuminati, Freemasons, Skull and Bones, told me about the New World Order, you know, all that stuff. All that stuff. So I did a lot of research on it. I still research a lot of it today. How things were inside jobs and could have been inside jobs, could not have been. You know,
what in the world
stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
These aren't normal.
So I was like, okay,
beings,
this seems to be like a hot topic.
Experiments.
And by the way, yes, my series is about pretty much the Illuminati. So, and I was like, okay, this is a hot topic. The Illuminati, everybody's talking about it. So why don't I actually make a storyline out of this? So Chris Jacobs goes to his press conference, and he's like, you know, he speaks out. The next thing you know, he ends up missing, confirmed dead, and you know, so that's how it all started, right there. When I learned about Illuminati and other secret societies, that is when it all started. And you know, after that, it took off, man. My 2K12 was, ooh, man, I was getting up in the 50s to 100,000s of views. And then 2K13 came out. I was a little bit more experienced. I had a lot more experience, and I can do what I really wanted to do. But at first, I came out with NCAA. Now, NCAA connected with 2K, and that right there started the whole. Everything is connected to 2K. So it first started with 2K12, then it went on to NCAA. And NCAA story, that's when I decided to make everything a storyline, because everybody was liking it. NCAA story is based off a father who, this really happened in real life. It was based off a father who threw their kid in a dumpster, and the kid, somebody found that kid, and he ended up to play NFL football. True story. So I based James Ellison off of that. He had a crazy father threw him in the dumpster, and some random mom found him in the dumpster, and he, you know, got good enough to play in the NFL. That's what NCAA 13 is based off of. And then NBA 2K13, you have Tyrone Richardson, which is based off one of my good friends. Actually, it's based off the guy who voices Rico and Sean Kelly.
It's a huge honor, you know. I mean, I couldn't have an all-star conversation without help from my
the
friends,
whole
teammates, and my
Tyrone Richardson becoming a Superman, a superhero thing.
You know,
my friend gave me that idea. You know, Tyrone Richardson. You know, he starts out as on the streets, doing whatever he can do for money. You know. He doesn't get it. He has to beat it out of people. Ended up with started from the bottom, and then he becomes a superhero in the end. I thought it was a good story arc for him. And then the story goes back to Chris Jacobs, and then the story goes to Ryan Cooper, and it deals with some of the stuff that happened in 2K12 as well, and the whole Rico thing. The whole Rico being a villain. Rico wasn't even supposed to be a villain until I made episode 9. And then I called it The End, and I came back and continued the series, and you found out that Rico was the one behind everything, and you know, and he was the leader of the Illuminati. And, you know, stuff like that. I mean, this is how the 2K universe started. By my friend telling me about secret societies. And then you got Adrian King's story, which is based off police brutality. And then you got NCAA 14, which is in the future from 2K. You need to check out my stuff. Okay? Check out my stuff. It's in the playlist on my channel. Go watch it all. They're all connected. Start from 2K12, work your way up. And if you don't want to watch the whole 2K12 with the basketball games, just watch the movies. I have the playlist of that too. Movies are just storylines. Check it out, people.